A lot of drummers think their problem is speed, but listen to this. Which one actually sounds better? I've worked with hundreds of drummers through my online drum school and private lessons, and I keep seeing the same thing. Most self-taught drummers think they need more speed, but speed is almost never the real problem. First, I'll show what usually happens when drummers chase speed. Then I'll demonstrate why the sound gets worse, and finally I'll show you the real reason this happens and how to fix it. If you've practiced faster and faster, but your playing still sounds messy or flat, you're not alone. A lot of self-taught drummers fall into this trap. They think, if I could just play faster, I would sound better. But speed usually isn't the real issue. Speed doesn't fix control problems, speed exposes them. Try this with me. Relax your hand, let it be like super loose, and just shake it like this. Try this movement. Can you make your hand do this? I'm sure you can if you're really relaxed. Now, try to do the same thing while you squeeze your hand into a tight fist. You can easily see that the entire hand is so stiff that you cannot move your wrist anymore. But this is exactly what often happens when drummers try to play fast. The grip tightens, and when the grip tightens, the stick can't move freely anymore. Ironically, tightening your grip is exactly what makes the fast playing harder. Speed actually requires a relaxed grip and good stick control. So to create a really loose grip, what I recommend is a few things. The role of back fingers is bigger than you think. What I see often is that people squeeze the stick with their thumb and index finger. And the three back fingers are almost like useless, I would say. They're totally useless, and they start playing like this. And even when the fingers are close to the stick, they end up coming away from the stick. To fix this, you need to start playing with those three back fingers. And you can even try this simple exercise where you take the stick and put it between the index finger and your middle finger, like this, and start playing something without the thumb and index finger. Now you need to control the stick with your back fingers only. And when you do this, it might feel really difficult at first, but once you've done that a little while, you'll start noticing that the fingers are more in control. And after this, just move the right or the index finger back, put the thumb like this, and then try doing the same motion. What you might see is that the back fingers no longer come out the stick as much, at least. But practicing the use of your back fingers and keeping contact with the stick is super important. The second thing is, if you tighten this part of the hand, index finger and thumb, if you squeeze that really tightly so that this is entirely closed, then what will end up happening is you get that stiffness right away. So if you want to play things faster, you need to learn how to relax that part of the hand. But the cool thing is that once you start using those back fingers, what ends up happening is you might just relax this, like as a result of using more of your back fingers. Try this simple exercise with me. So once you've activated those back fingers, you're relaxing this part of the hand, you can play something like this. With this exercise, you can just try that relaxed feeling. Can you get there? Can you keep your hand relaxed? And choose a tempo where you can stay relaxed. If you feel like your hand gets tight or both hands get tight, then you need to slow it down. You need to be able to reach that level of relaxation and control, grip control, where you're both relaxed and you can just push the tempo as you get there, like as your hands get there. Also, what's really important is you need to let the stick come back up. Let it rebound by keeping the fingers intact with the stick, but also just letting the stick rebound. So again, one and two and three and four and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Do this while letting the stick bounce back, keeping the relaxed grip. Most drummers try to fix their playing by practicing faster, but great drum sound doesn't start with speed. It starts with control, and control starts with how you hold the stick. When the grip is relaxed, speed can develop naturally. If you want to develop better control and more confident drum sound, that's exactly what I focus on inside Dynamic Drum Academy, and I hope I'll see you in the next video.